Oh, that's terribly loud. Okay, hang on. Hello, 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 chat. Long time no see. Hi, guys. How's it going? Just move some stuff around on the computer. So it actually looks like I'm talking to you guys and I'm not just staring off into the distance. There we go. Hi, guys. How's it going? Yeah. My life just apparently does not want me to stream today for some reason. I was supposed to start like 5 minutes ago. I tried starting 5 minutes ago, and then my apartment had a blackout for like 2 minutes. I literally went to like, hi Casper, welcome back. Yes, I'm actually existing in life for one reason. We just had a blackout in our apartment. I went like what literally happened is I started streaming. Okay, thanks. I started streaming, like I went live, everything was going fine. And then I went to click on Harley to like make him bigger and move him over back to like here, and to move him back here instead of this corner. Yeah, it literally, we had a power outage. And it was just like this one section of the like just this section of the apartment apparently. I don't know, like I left the room because everything suddenly went black and I was like, oh my god, did I just die or something? Like, no. The power went out. I like walked out, opened the front door to the hallway. Yeah, it's just this section, Harley. I walked out, went into the hallway, and it was pitch black, and that is like the most back room bullshit I've ever seen in my life. It was pitch black, like the entire floor went out of power. It went back up like a minute or two afterwards, which is good, but oh my god, it terrified me. Hi Jay, how's it going? Why am I not on the Wi-Fi on my phone? I'm using my data to watch the stream. There it goes. Not do that. Copy link. Discord. Discord. So we're doing some stuff today. Live from Planet. God, I haven't streamed in what feels like ages. I know it has been ages. It's been like 2 weeks. Ah, I think it's actually been a lot longer than that because I'm looking at the activity feed and the last thing it says for like stream involvement was a hydrate or dihydrate from emo 22 days ago. And the cosplay stream with IME Community Challenge ended yesterday. And I was supposed to stream yesterday, but I didn't because I wasn't feeling well. And that ended yesterday with 69% raised. Is it quiet? Hang on. I can turn up my volume a little bit. It might just be a little quiet. I've never used these headphones, so I can't really. Stream's always quiet. Yeah, that's just like where the mic sits. I would have it sit like in here, in front of the like monitors here, but like if it sits here, then it's in front of the stream or in front of OBS or in front of the game, and then I can't see anything. There's no good place to hold this mic. I don't know. Eventually, Amy and I want to get a boom mic, so it sits here then in front of us, or like slightly over here, wherever. Yeah, it's like we have, Hang on, I had an entire brain aneurysm for a second. Hang on. 'Cause we have like this, and like realistically, I could just have it sit here, but that probably sounds really loud and really terrible to everyone. And if I get a jump scare, I risk dropping this beast. So let's not do that. It's a very, very bad idea to drop the microphone. Um, see if I can get a better setup. Amy is on their way home from their first day of school, so when they pop in, let's give them a lot of love. Um, because it was their first day of school today. No, it's not a good idea. Let's not drop the mic. It's a really good mic, and I think I would cry. Blue Yetis are expensive microphones, and I mean expensive. Um, yeah, no, then I'm turning over like this. Now you probably hear me directly, and then if I'm like, because I'm looking at the mic, suspend the mic from the ceiling. Oh well, I don't think we can do that. That would be fun. That would be great, except we can't drill holes into our ceiling. I don't think that that may not be the best idea. Um, I have a new game that we're gonna be playing today. Disco Jay. As much as I would love to do that, that would be great. No. Um. Anywho, I we do have a new game that we're playing today. We're gonna be playing that in a small bit. I just want to do some chit chatting first, and talk about what's going on because I haven't talked to you guys on stream in like ages, and like I talk to you guys almost every day, but it's on stream. It's a lot different. So much has happened in the past couple of days. Like, Amy is obviously home from their vacation. That's why they were gone for the week. And I've been like non-existent because they've been gone for a week, and I've been sad. And yeah. Anyways, and I I don't know. I just haven't wanted to stream. I like haven't had enough energy in the past while to stream. So I really like I know I have to stream today, and I have to. Well, that was really crunchy. I have to force myself to stream today, otherwise I'm never gonna do it like ever. Um, then like I opened my computer. I opened the computer. I got everything all set up. I got everything in place, and then suddenly the power goes out. It's just like the world just does not want me to stream today. Wrong side. The world doesn't want me to stream for some reason, and like I don't know. It's weird and it's annoying. Because like I want to stream, I love streaming, and I love being able to interact with all of you. I love being able to talk to you guys and to play games for you guys to be some source of entertainment. I'm also super glad that Harley fixed itself and is not broken anymore, because Harley was broken for like 3 weeks. Harley's no longer broken. Um, no, I love being able to like come on here and chat with all you guys and just exist. Um, but then it's also super difficult sometimes for me to do that because I just don't have the energy to do so all the time. I'm just tired, or I just haven't been feeling well physically or mentally or like emotionally. Like I my birthday was a couple days ago, and that was really difficult. Like birthdays have always been extremely difficult for me, but mine was this past Monday on Labor Day of all places of all things. Well, my birthday has always been really difficult for me. This one, for some reason, was just particularly really, really hard. Um, and I'm not quite sure why. I turned 19, so no longer a baby. But yeah, I'm 19 years old, and that's great. Like, I can do like a few more things that I couldn't do when I was 18, but like at the same time, it was really difficult for me for some reason. And I'm not really sure why exactly. Like, birthdays have always been really hard for me. I know I'm going to be going on quite a rant for a little bit. Please do interrupt me and like say something in chat if I say something that like y'all aren't okay with or whatever, because I just need to. I'm just gonna do a bit of a word vomit. Um, but yeah, my birthday's always been really difficult for me, but this one was for some reason just really hard, and I don't really know why. Like even my 18th birthday wasn't as difficult as like this one was. My 18th birthday was actually quite easy for me. And my 19th came along and I suddenly was having a lot of issues. And my mental health just took a really big spiral and I didn't realize that it was taking such a big hit. And that's part of the reason why I wasn't streaming for so long, because my mental health took a really huge toll, like from just doing nothing. And I couldn't even explain why it happened or how it happened, and it just happened. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna say this: if you guys ever feel that way, obviously feel free to reach out to I am your eye. We're always here to listen. But if you guys ever get to that point where you just feel like you can't do anything, please reach out to someone, anyone. It's people would rather you talk to them than have you isolate yourself because you aren't doing okay and you don't want people to know. It's okay to talk about your mental health and it's okay to talk about what's bothering you. And it is going to be extremely difficult to talk to someone if you've never talked to someone about your mental health, but please don't stay silent about it. That is probably the hardest thing that you could do for yourself, is to stay silent. But yeah, if you guys do ever need to talk to someone, do feel free to contact I am your eye, like uh, through our. Hang on a second. Make sure that this works. Through the Discord or through anything else. My god's saying hi to me. Like through our Discord, some of you may have us on like Instagram, some of you may have us on like anything rather, Snapchat or whatnot, but do feel free to reach out. There's no harm in doing it, honestly. It'll be a lot better knowing that you guys are safe than not knowing that you guys are not okay. Please reach out. We love you guys a lot. Go away, Zedge. It makes it sound like I said go away to someone, but it's literally just Zedge, the app, and it's just being annoying. Anyways. I'm gonna text Amy and see when they're gonna be home. They said they'll be home around 8:30, but yeah. Ow. Sorry, chat. That was probably really loud. God, I had to turn off the AC because it got like really cold in here. Now I'm overheating, and it's disgusting. And it's probably like 72 degrees in here, which is gross. and hot. But like, this is annoying. I hate having poor temperature regulation. Oh, me too. I am glad that it's starting to cool off a lot. Like, oh my god, it was 17 degrees all day the other day, and it was beautiful out. It was gorgeous. Okay. Okay. We've been on for a little over 15 minutes. I'm going to show you guys the game that we're going to be playing. So if it updates, it'll update. But yeah. Is that the right one? I think so. I think this is the right one. Okay. It was 8 degrees last night. Oh, I should have opened the window. It would have been so lovely out. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. You guys aren't ready for this. Oh my god, open. Okay. Let's open the game. Okay, it is the right game. Good. Let's open the game. Opening it for. Okay, hang on. I have to create a new thing because you guys aren't going to be able to see it. This is oh so awesome. Yeah. We'll shrink it, guys. Here we go. This is terrifying sounding and I love it. Okay. Is it too loud? Can you guys hear me over it? Because I feel like I'm like having to raise my voice. But I can't tell if it's too loud or too quiet. So, how do you guys hear it right now? Like, is it okay? And there's a secret. Sound is alright? Okay. Okay. Perfect. Old house, the new house. I've never played Observation Duty before. I've only seen Gab Smolders play it, Jacksepticeye's girlfriend, and she's amazing at the game, and I've been watching her for a very long time, and I'm so excited to play this game, but I'm also terrified. Here we go. Okay. Jeez. Okay, Casper. Okay, boxes over here, down shelf, that's facing this way, that's that way, these are opposite ways. Headphones, painting. You can see into the other room, cupboards, that is there, that rug, desk. These are all facing inward, one slightly out, the other are all tucked in, chair, painting, doorway, garbage can, toaster, dishes, dishwasher, bidet, toilet, first aid kit, spiral painting, fire extinguisher, door, plain rug, patterned wallpaper. Okay. Outside, I know a guy can like stand over. I know like a little guy. Some guys can be over here, so these are important. Table with a cigar, lamp, chair. Okay. Okay, and that's all of it. Let's look here. See bedroom. Oh, there's so much that we can look for. There's only a few things. Okay, so let's scroll through. And the time is up here, guys. So you're aware. It does have no sound. I'm realizing that now. It has no sound. Okay. Hang on a minute. I forgot this one has no sound. And I'm trying to find... Here it is. Okay. This. Okay, we're just gonna have some background music. Make it spooky. Because it's almost spooky season. The music is Haunted House Lo-Fi Hot Mix. No copyright. But it's Halloween Lo-Fi beats. Casper found this one a little bit ago. I think it's really good. Okay, everything seems fine. Things usually don't happen in like the first 20 minutes of the game. So you just kind of have to cycle through. Pay attention. And I'm going to get you guys to pay attention with me. We're going to do a bunch of interaction. That was open already, I believe. We're going to do some more interaction here. This is balcony inside. Object disappearance. The cigar disappeared here. Go through. God, for that takes ages. There, it's back. Yay! Alright, that's our first one. Also, like, with these, I'm gonna tell y'all, like, it's weird what can happen here. And I mean weird. These ones specifically, I don't know if that's what that used to be. I'm sure it's fine. Thank you, phone. Yeah. No, this game always gives me, like, the heebie-jeebies when I play. But it's still gonna be, like, one of my favorite games for, like, ages. I love, like, all of the observation duties. Observation Duty 6 came out recently. Like, literally a couple days ago. I think that's a painting anomaly. This is... kitchen? Do we have painting anomalies? We do. I feel like I don't remember seeing that for some reason. But report pending, so we'll see. Okay, so that is the actual painting. I don't like that. That's weird. Chairs all facing away from each other, couches, door closed. Nothing too interesting happening yet, unless I'm missing stuff already. Because that is very well possible that I'm missing things already. But it's only been an hour into the game. Yeah, you know what I mean, guys. Technicalities are not my strong suit, we know this. Trying to, like... Yeah, all of these look normal. And we can also oh! You guys see that? Woo. That is object movement. Woo. They like to wiggle. Woo. Woo. There, guys. Couple of trigger warnings for this game that will be flashing occasionally, especially when it gets later into the night. It's... Was this facing? I swear they were facing out. Object movement? So I swear these were facing that way and that way. Oh, they were tucked in more. And they were facing that way and that way. Oh, I see, I see. Sometimes having a knack for things like these really comes in handy. Only sometimes, however. Other times it is really difficult to see anything. Oh, hello. Living room. Extra object. A little ball spinning over there. I also want, like, Observation Duty 6, because it's just a press and hold. There we go. Ball. Excuse me. You just click and hold it, and it gets rid of it so quickly. Is there a cup on here? I don't think so. This is the kitchen, extra object. I feel like there wasn't a cup there, because I thought it was just plain. Okay, is it object movement? Because I swear there wasn't a cup there before. Are getting sweaty. Okay, so I guess there was always a cup there. Hello. Makes sense, I guess. Nothing out here. Those are all the same. Here seems to be the same. Same with here. Oh! Hello! Toilet. That would be... There? It's not painting anomaly, but it's just like, it's not an extra object either, because it's just writing on the wall. There it goes. Okay. And there can also be multiple anomalies in each room. I do want to point that out. You do have to go through every single anomaly. If you haven't seen anyone play Observation Duty before, I highly recommend going to watch Gab Smolders play it on YouTube or on Twitch. Honestly, like, she plays through these really well and really quickly. Like, honestly, I'm jealous of how fast and how well she does these games. They're just so good. It's 2 a.m. It scared me. Oh, hello, buddy. Kitchen. Object movement. Look at him. He's twitching. You do a little. Whoop, whoop. It takes ages for these to go through, and I don't want to like click through in case I miss something. Because I do that. I miss a lot if I'm clicking through while things are being reported, because that's just what happens, unfortunately, with me. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, guys. That was gross. I haven't had anything in here yet, and I'm worried that I'm missing something. The tar is always in the same place. These were all... I don't feel like that's different. Hang on. Would that be... painting anomaly? That's not a painting, that's like a picture. But... like, that painting's fine, but would that be like these... Live.
Hi, baby.
Hi, live.
Yeah. How is stream going? What you playing in chat?
Stream's going pretty good. Playing Observation Duty, and I think it's mostly just Jay kind of lurking around.
Yay!
Oh, never mind. Casper's back. Hi, Casper. Welcome back.
I was talking to Cherry today.
Oh, hello. Hang on, there's a head in the toilet.
I was talking to Jay today, or not Jay. I was talking to Cherry about Jay.
That may not be
and,
true.
and I called Jay Joseph, as I always do. And Cherry was confused because I thought I said Gaysef.
Gaysef.
So then I just invented a brand new nickname for Joseph Jean Jeffrey.
Oh, it's a mannequin head in the bidet.
Because their nickname has been Joseph Jean Jeffrey for like eons, like long since before I met you.
What? Thanks, Jay.
Anywho, honey, you making dinner.
I'm streaming. Thank you for the resub with Prime, Jay.
Yay, Jay.
Look at the painting.
Okay, but hear me out.
I'm streaming. And you're not
But
gonna...
hear me out, cooking stream.
No. I'm playing the game.
Could you play Cooking Mama?
No. Yes, I'm Epog. I agree.
What?
Jay said I'm Epog.
Amy is not Pog.
Oh! Naked man!
Amy is a terrible human.
I was in the kitchen, right, guys? Intruder. Oh yeah, I have to say, disclaimer. There is naked men sometimes popping in and out. See, now he's gone.
Like fully in the nude?
Fully in the nude, covering his junk. Type of...
Okay.
But naked...
So, like, it's not any graphical depictions.
You see their butts sometimes, but no, not really. Anything super graphic.
Nothing that you can't show in a PG movie.
Yes. Oh, no, it has... we have not changed the trigger warning from FNAF.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how to do that.
That's fine. I am somewhere between bus stop and home.
Which, right, that bus stop. So you're walking.
Yeah. Same bus I took to school.
Oh, that was. You can see him over there, guys. That's the living room. Sorry, there's another intruder. Ooh, yeah.
Honey, you good?
Look at him in the corner, guys. Good. I'm fine. Oh, this happens if I don't report him fast enough, but once I report him, he goes away.
Yeah, good job, babe.
I got an achievement. Report a certain intruder. I have to. Okay.
You're an achievement. Why didn't I get anything for achieving you?
Thanks, baby.
No, I want my award.
I'm trying to play game.
I want my award. I was lucky enough to get you.
Baby, stop being gay. Stop being gay.
What?
No.
That's homophobic.
You're homophobic.
I am homophobic. Thank you for noticing.
I feel like something's happened in this room.
That's why I'm dating a man.
No butts. Yeah, no butts. No butts on stream. Guitar? Has the guitar changed? Yeah, the guitar's always been there. What?
I love you.
I love you too. These are all the same. I want like an abyss to show, because those are fun. Are you sure? I thought it was rotated. You think it was the other way around? That would be bedroom, object movement.
Hey, hun.
We'll check it anyways.
I love you.
I love you too.
I'll be home really soon, okay?
Like how soon?
Not sure yet.
Nope, no object movement. Like how many lights are you away? Like, how many light posts are you away?
Can't count.
None. I heard you open the door.
Yeah, I'm home.
Yeah, come on stream. See you in a minute. I love doing that. They can't hear you yet, hon. If you guys notice anything that I miss, please point it out, because I am very blind.
Chat.
Hi, baby. Welcome home. How was school?
Oh.
I have too many anomalies?
Chat, I gotta see Cathicus today. Gotta see Cathicus today.
What? How do I have too many anomalies? Abyss. There's an abyss in the bedroom. Where is it? Shadow anomaly? Or do I actually have an abyss? Abyss presence. There's an abyss growing in the bedroom. I love you too. Hurry up. No. The game's being a pain in my arse. I don't... Object movement? Maybe? Living room? Nothing's disappeared as far as I know. No new doors have opened or anything. What moved? Yeah, I'm just gonna go through. I'm gonna see painting anomaly, because I feel like this was wrong. Like, I feel like one of these were wrong. What moved? Did you guys catch that by chance? Painting change in the next room. Oh, hang on. That was the kitchen intruder. This intruder is what it was. Shit. Other? Okay, if it's not an intruder, then he won't come out and attack me. He's just face palming over and over again. I don't know if it counts as other or what it counts as. It's taking a long time. There it goes. Yeah, that... No, this painting hasn't changed. I tried to report it earlier and that's just the original painting. I'm gonna try object movement in here. Okay, I've survived the witching hour. I got an achievement for that. I'm gonna try object movement and see... Oh, yeah, the chair moved. Yeah, the chair was tucked in. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Hi, baby. Oh, there's an intruder. Balcony outside. Intruder. Look at him over there in the corner. Look at him. He's an intruder or a ghost? Chair missing? No intruder. Ghost? Up there near him. Oh. Maybe. I'll report missing object. What? Then what is he supposed to be? Yeah, maybe. What's this guy? Other? Oh! What is happening? Oh. Sorry about that, guys. That probably was not a good... Yeah, okay. I fixed 14 out of 18 anomalies. Jesus. That was really annoying. Okay, Casper. I did pretty well. I think I'm gonna give up on this one, and I'm gonna look at the settings because I just turned the volume half down. Full screen is on. Okay, ultra's fine. Resolution's fine. English, that's yeah. Apply. I know in the new house, if I remember, the new house is, if I remember correctly, I can get Huge Man. And for those of you who don't know what Huge Man is, he is a giant intruder in the new house. So we went through the old house. We know what that looks like. We didn't complete it, but that's okay. I will come back to it. I'm going to do the new house. There we go. This one. Also, don't mind the paintings. They are weird. Also, this is outside, for those of you who know. So if you see something here, like a building missing, these are outside. Painting, book, pen, whatever the hell that is. Chair slightly open, chair, that, plant. 3 books up here, mirror. 2 books on the floor, cup tipped over off the coaster. Guitar, cup with the coaster leaning up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 chairs, a cup on the table, a plant. Okay. I'll get like a big man right here. But it's like at 1 in every 5 playthroughs you get big man. So there's a pot, there's a
give or take.
Yeah, give or take or so. Okay. You'll also get a naked man here. I will exit off the scene if I see him because A little funky.
Which,
This is normal. Do not mind this. This is a normal. These are normal paintings. I don't know why. 3 chairs on this end of the hallway. 2, 3, 4 chairs on this end of the hallway. There's 2 over here. There's a barrel that likes to move. 3 boxes, a box, 4 boxes, 1 down painting, 1 up painting. These paintings do change. A light anomaly likes to attack this section sometimes. Now that I'm scrolling through, these are the cameras. Outside would be like here, or if we go like the kitchen, will also be there. Abyss, camera, okay, same things as last time pretty much.
I'm playing a different game.
Nope, same game, different level. Also there.
Do the games themselves have cameras? Like,
Yes. Yeah. Distortions are going to be a really fun one that you guys are going to like. So like this guitar will stretch out. It's really silly. This carpet will also disappear. There'll be like something like outside on the like the balcony here or whatever. Not the balcony, but you know what I mean. Like the buildings. The plant in the shower, yes, that's normal. There's supposed to be 2. Is there supposed to be 2?
is there supposed to be 2 toilets?
In the toilet. Like the bathroom. Okay. There is supposed to be 2. Got it. The toilet paper will stretch out and it'll be really funny. That's one of my favorites, honestly. Seeing the toilet paper go, what? Oh, hello, you're an intruder outside. I'm gonna ignore you. If he's not outside, he's in the bedroom. And it's fine if I'm not looking at him. And now he's gone. Everything else here is the same. Everything here looks the same. The ottoman also over here likes to do a little wiggle. Which is really silly. Excuse me. Huh?
How long have you been streaming?
50 minutes almost. Why? Okay. Everything. Oh, look, see? The toilet paper! Look at the toilet paper! Toilet, distortion. Look. Look at it go. Oh, it stretch. Oh, it stretch. When I said the toilet paper stretches, the toilet paper stretches. 4, 3 tables. Yeah, those are fine. Everything here, everything here seems fine. Everything here. Okay, Jay. Thank you for the lurk. Everything here seems fine. Here also seems oddly fine. I like that everything seems oddly fine. The music doesn't help. It doesn't help that the music's like kind of creepy that like we've selected for today. This music, yeah, Casper found this and sent it to me specifically for observation duty. So, like, it's good music. It's just a little spooky. I feel like I'm definitely missing things. Like, I feel like I am definitely missing things. But doesn't look like I am. Let me put Twitch on the TV. You can. Like, we have Twitch on our TV. But I don't know. Hello? Why are you like this? I've already too many anomalies already. Door opening, closing. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Already too many anomalies? Doesn't even look like anything's doing anything. Hurry up. Thank you. That sucks. Guys, I really need help. Desperately. I already got the too many anomaly report, and it's only one. I don't know. I don't know. Corridor movement? The cup was, I think, the same. Yeah, the cups are the same here. No, that was already over. This was also already over. The books were here like this. These were all the same. This is the same. These are all the same. These look all the same. This was already knocked over. I'm gonna lose. Oh! Yeah. Bedroom. Camera malfunction. This happens sometimes. Is the rug stretched? I don't think so, because it would still be stretching and shrinking. If that were the case. Oh, whoops. Distortion. Come on. Hurry up. There we go. Okay. Everything looks fine. In here, everything... See, everything in here looks fine. But I'm gonna report, movement. E? Was there 2 chairs or was there only 1 chair? Do you guys remember if there was only 1 extra object? Is there 2 chairs? There's 2 chairs? Are we sure? I could have sworn there was only 1. I clicked extra object anyways, just in case. 90% sure? Okay. No, the rug's normal. I can, like, click it really as many times as I need. OMG, is that the email? That email, how's it going? Object movement, see if something just slid over. Oh, that opened. Hey. Hi, emo. Door opening and closing. This opened. I don't think this was open. You were sleeping. I mean, that's fair. It's a different time for you. And you also just started school, eh? Well, I don't like you then, eh? I feel like something happened here, and I don't know what it is. This also turns sideways occasionally. What are you doing, hon? What are you doing, hon? Shit! Oh! That was really bad. It's fine. It's alright. Get it next time. Do still. Good baby. What's a good baby? Hello, chat. I'm not gonna mind that I'm just gonna do something really fast. I'm just gonna do that for a second so I can quickly refill Iamie's medication containers so you guys don't see what their medications are. Oops. Oh, one off. How have you guys been, chat? What's been new? Happened lately? Yeah. How's school going, Emo? Hoping it's not too much of a bother. Give me 2 seconds, guys, while I go and put the camera back on. Give me 2 seconds while I go collect Iamie and bring them back to bed. And bring them their meds. What else are you interested in? What's up? You too. So I'm just like not getting spooky on purpose. Amy has a bit of a headache, so turning the lights off a bit. I'm just using the small light, so hopefully their headache. It does make the vibe a little. Yeah, let me actually. I'm just doing something. Where is it? How do I do things? I'm trying to figure things out and it's not working. That's fine. Anyways. Reopening the game. Sorry about that, guys. try the old house again. And hopefully not die again. Here seems fine. Okay, so the paintings were like this. Those all facing away. 1, 2, 3, 5 boxes. This one's here. This one's open. Chair that is facing that way. 4 all tucked in, 2 slightly tucked out. Some dishes, a toaster, garbage, chair, a box. This, this. Nice. A stairwell picture. First aid kit, bidet, toilet. Okay, so there's like these like sections. So the sections here were the same. Sterile painting, spooky and sus. Agreed. Sink, not a bidet. Now, is it a sink? It's a really low sink. Maybe it's a sink and I'm just not smart. It's fine. Usually this is the first thing to go. Because it's floating. Oh. You know, that would make sense. I'm just not that smart. Anyways. Oh, hello. I don't think that's right. Painting anomaly. I don't think that's correct. Material go moment. Oof. My eyes, they burn. Alright, so we've started. Okay, everything here looks the same. Everything here looks the same. There was a shadow here before. I feel like there was, and I'm just overthinking it. Yeah, okay. Oh, the door's open in the bedroom. Door opening. You're not supposed to be open. Yeah, door. You're supposed to be closed. Go on, close. Close door. Things are the same. These are all the same. Nothing here looks different. These all look the same. This looks the same. This looks the same. This looks suspicious. But it's the same. Oh wait. That's not right. That's not right. It's not right. I think this is supposed to be here, guys. Not saying what it is specifically for a reason, but I don't think it's supposed to be there, guys. Yeah. So that's kind of what I thought. Yeah, so things like that they can dot. It wasn't a dot. It was definitely not a dot. But like things like that are it's so small and very specific that like if you blink you miss it type of thing. It's a dot. Yeah, dot. That was the music or something on the something click. It's just the music. It's all fine. That's supposed to be like that. How do I say that is though? I don't know what that is. That's definitely not supposed to look like that though. I don't know what to call it as though. Maybe it's a distortion? I have a distortion on here? Don't. Well, we'll just see, I guess. I'm not sure. It just looks like the chair, like, it does, but it doesn't. I don't think it's supposed to be like that. Oh. It's a shadow anomaly. Maybe you're supposed to be here. And near the kitchen door looks like it's on the door frame. On the door frame. Oh. The bed moved. Just a little bit. I think it moved just the teeniest bit. It's so hard to tell that it moved, guys. So hard to tell it moved. Okay, in the kitchen, looks like it's on the door frame. It does look like it's on the door frame, but I think that's how it's supposed to be. I can try movement. See if it does anything. Also, this door frame looks gigantic. Yeah, no movement going to the kitchen. I have no idea. It looks weird. Oh. Hey, buddy. That's not the kitchen. I need the toilet. Extra object. There's just a mannequin head in the sink. Ow. Hit something. I think I'm doing pretty good this run, but I say that now. Scared me. I think some of those anomalies turn into actual anomalies, so like actual intruders at some point. So I'd rather not risk getting, you know, murdered. There we go. Yeah, it was right here. Yeah. Painting? No, the painting's fine. This one's fine. This one you mean? I think it's fine. They're like AI generated paintings in the living room. These two are fine, I think. Sorry, stream delay. Yeah, no worries. These two are fine. I will double check because there is no harm in double checking. I know this one's fine. Oh, the headphones moved. Yeah, I see that. Okay. Okay, object. Yeah. Okay, headphones moved. Get the headphones. Get them. Stop moving. Place your headphones in the exact same spot as you always do. We're all autistic for a reason. All look fine. supposed to be. I think it's object movement. Guys, look. Ready? The ghost is trying to use the fire extinguisher. It's so silly. I love seeing those ones. They're so silly. Nothing outside, which is weird. In here. See anything in here? Or in here? Or in here, and that's concerning. It's a fire extinguisher in the toilet, yeah, of all places. Who keeps a fire extinguisher in the toilet? Like, I understand, like, under your kitchen sink, or, like, by a door. But a toilet? Like, I mean, sure, you do you, buddy, but... You too, Harley. It's been too long since there's been one. Oh. Look at the box. Look at the wiggle. Look at the box wiggle. You fed Harley 10 minutes ago. Look at the box wiggle, guys. God, that's so bright. I need sunglasses playing this game. Oh, light anomaly. That's our first one for that. There's a light on the table. Absolutely. That is the most absurd thing. Is that thing. There's just a guitar on the floor, but then there's also like the laptops on the floor open. Like, sure, I understand keeping a laptop on the floor if you don't have like a desk yet or anything. Like, we don't have a desk and we have our laptops on the floor closed and we see them before we move anywhere. But like, bed being too close to the door. I feel like it's always been like that. For some reason. Bedroom. What would that be then? Oh, an issue just occurred with the design that, oh my god. Casper. Need some organization skills for real. Really though, like actually. You're all good. Like the guitar could be propped up in the corner or something. Like I haven't seen anything in a while. Oh, I need to do that. I haven't seen anything in a while, and that's concerning me. Everything looks fine. See anything in the woods? I need you guys to be really keen. Also, the rugs look dirty. Yeah, I hate rugs. The dishes by the sink move. I don't think so. I will try it anyways. Watch I get something and it's not the dishes. But we're just blind. Yeah, I guess not. I guess this is just... Oh, hello, buddy. He doesn't do anything. He just kind of likes to exist. He's other. Look at him. Look at him, he's silly. just think the people that are, like, moving into this house suck. Because, like, what the hell? Who has a painting in their bathroom? Who has stuff like this in the middle of the woods? And why would you live in the middle of the woods? Like my toilet. Get to that in 2 seconds. Oh, you see that? How did I... Interesting. Toilet. Is that a light anomaly or a ghost? What would that be? It looks like a ghost, but I don't think it's a light. Literally, I also hate the creepy paintings. Like, you guys see that? It's right here. So it's a ghost? But ghosts normally are full. What am I thinking? Literally. Is it other than? What is... What are you? Also, who has toilet right in front of the door? What are you? Extra object? I tried ghost, orb. Yeah, plus it's a mirror. It's not even on my face. No, it's not. There's too many active anomalies. Go away. Please, thank you. Abyss is always black. It's literally just like a black void. There's too many anomalies. Oh, extra object. In the living room, extra object. That's like, definitely. The chairs moved, so I'll do chairs as well. Literally though. Object movement. Because the chairs were all facing outward, and these two are now facing the corner. Doing that sometimes. Let's see. Oh. Kitchen, object movement. The plant's twitching. You do a little woo. Okay, I think I caught up a bit. The bathroom looks fine. For all intents and purposes, the bathroom is fine. The bedroom looked fine. Oh my god, it looks fine. See, here looks okay. But the plant moved. I think the plant moved. Because was it closer to the middle of the table, or was it all the way, always like off to the side? Never mind. I thought it was always like closer to the middle. Oh. Kitchen. Where is it? Object disappearance. The cup is gone. Cup that I commented on last round, like the round prior to last, the first round, that I thought was an extra object. The cup is missing. I think I'm getting pretty good at this game. I say that now and I will die in like 2. It's so obvious. Where is it? Shadow anomaly. Shadows. Yeah. A nice little hexagonal shadow. Also, the trees look funky now. No more shadows. I am kind of okay that I don't see anything. So I still have the toaster wiggling. I'll play this game, I can't pay attention to so many things. Yeah, it's... No, laughing out loud. Toilet. Painting anomaly. That's a terrifying painting. See, I love these games. I love, like, the attention to detail games, because I was always really good at, like, the side-by-side matching games. Like, the mismatching games. I was always really good at those. Like, regardless. But, like, this game is just really difficult. Yeah, we watch this all the time with, like, Gab. She's really good at this game, like, astronomically good at this game. I don't think anything is moved here, so I think we're fine here. I just don't want to, like, go into one of these and there be an intruder in my face and have to skip past it real fast. Because that's always annoying. The guitar's the same place, the carpet's the same, the floor is the same, the walls are the same, the paintings are fine, the desk is fine. As fine as that desk can be. What are you what are you doing all the way over there, buddy? What are you doing all the way over here, buddy? See you from here. Hello? Hey, buddy. How's it going over there? There, back in your spot. Oh, painting anomaly. Just realized it's not the weird face anymore. So there's a couple. I love getting like a couple in the same, because while I'm waiting for the thing to process, I can literally look around more and get a better detail, better attention to detail. It looked normal, but it was not normal. It's a face here. It was not a face. Toilet? Oh, yeah. They're really funky. I'm trying to see. Was this a really loud yawn? I did not mean for it to be that loud. Sorry for the jump scare. I'm trying to see if there's anything else. It's almost 5. I'm doing really well, but I've already gotten the warning. So if I lose, I lose. Or if I have too many, I lose. Permanently. What were they? Whoa! Flashing light warning. I don't think it's supposed to be that way. Just a thought. I don't think it's supposed to be that way. Everything here looks fine. We haven't had one in here in a while, and that worries me. I feel like something's moved, and I just haven't noticed it. Everything in here is fine. Everything in here is also fine. And I don't like that. Fuck. Oh, and there's one in here too. Okay, great. This is other, I believe. There's a little guy over there. There was an alien baby in the toilet. I have a clock. That's other. It might be. It's not intruder. I don't remember. Oh, it might be extra objects. I think it's just a mannequin. Because it's... The arms are really weird. I think it's extra object. Alright, email. I'll see you next stream. I should be streaming sometime in the next like couple days or so. So hopefully see you next stream. Bye. That anomaly. Everything in here seems fine, and that worries me. Oh. Camera malfunction in the living room. We can't see in there anymore. Let's try first. I'm gonna go look for food. That is fair. Yeah, that's fair. So now I'm worried what happened in the other room. Nothing here. It's an intruder. And if I go back and look at him, he's gonna go jump scare me, so I'm not doing that. I'm just gonna let it go through. Let's feel gross. Okay. Nothing moved in this room. Bruh. Nothing moved or changed here, or here, or here. Guitar moved. Just a little bit. This is honestly, like, we've gotten a lot of intruders this round, and I really like the intruders in these games. They are so creepy, and I love them, but they terrify me. Also, like, these open at some point, like, one of them, I believe, opens, and there's an intruder in there. It's great. It's like a, oh, gotta switch fast type of thing. Everything looks fine, and that is what's worrying me, because I have like 20 minutes left. Everything looks fine. I don't like that everything looks fine, because there's no obvious things that are moved, missing, extra, like, oh, I know something. This is living room. It is object disappearance. The box here is gone. Glad we haven't gotten this intruder that jumps up at the camera, because I don't always get that one super quickly, and it's terrifying in lack their sense of, for better words. It's like a literal boo. Hello, I'm here. A lot of the intruders in the game are like that, where like if you stare at them too long, it'll turn around or it will jump at you. So it's really hard to sometimes click out quickly. Also painting. But this painting also changes a lot, but like we haven't gotten this one at all. Like in the entirety. Like, see? Living room. Intruder. We did get... I spoke too soon and we got him. Come on. Aww. I could have got 30 out of 30 if it just reported faster. You're kidding me. Oh. Hey. It's not my fault I reported slowly. I clicked it as fast as I literally could. I had to click out of the living room quicker. Okay, so what we're actually gonna do is we're gonna report faster. I did! I can only report so fast. Main menu. Oh. Volume. Go get food. Hello? What happened here? My thing said to be stupid. Yeah, go get food. While you go get food, I'm actually also gonna go get, some food and do other things. So we're gonna take a break. You guys can listen to music. Have a good break. chat, I'm back. Hello, I am back. I have food, so I'm gonna be eating for a bit before I start playing again. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten since this morning. I can take care of myself. I'm an adult. To open the food container. He's open. Jeez. I'll be fine. We're just gonna vibe to the music for a hot minute, chat. Actually, you guys are gonna vibe for the music to the music for a hot minute. I gotta go get a drink because. Hey, Phoenix. Not sure. Probably for at least another hour. Like at least. Feeling pretty okay, so I'll probably stream for a little bit longer. I do want to get through the start the second observation duty at least. But in order for me to do that, I want to finish the first one. I'm in 20? Nice. I will see you in 20 minutes. I will be streaming then, yes. I will be right back in like 2 seconds. I'm gonna go grab a drink. I thought you were still making your nuggets. Hi, Jay. Everyone popping in now. As soon as I say I literally am gonna go get a drink, everyone pops in and is like, hello, we're here now. Howdy, oh hi. Niggies are in the oven. That's fair. You finished dinner. Nice. Even though it is almost 10 o'clock, just started dinner. It's basically just mac and cheese in a cardboard box. It's good though. So, and I like to add cheese slices to it. So I'll take like 2 cheese slices and I'll tear up one and I'll mix it in and I'll take the other one, I'll lay it flat in the middle. Yeah, you probably should check on your nuggets. I'll lay it like flat in the middle and I'll pop it back in the microwave and wow, it's so good. Okay. I'll be back in like 2 seconds. I'm gonna quickly go grab my drink, and then I'll be back. Actually, I'm gonna go grab 2 drinks. One for the sole purpose of hydrate, one for the sole purpose of drinking with something to eat. Okay, I will be right back, chat. Yes, we know you don't have a microwave, Jay. We're very well aware of that fact. Well, at least we are. They're asleep, but I'm aware of that fact. Let me get out of here. How do I get out of here? Messy. We'll be right back. I'm back. Hello. Chair stream. Streamer gone. Chair stream. Only gone for a second, Jay. You know what I could have been doing the entire time? I could have no lights at all on. And I could literally just... Maybe not that one. Like... Make it spooky spooky. You didn't even get to grab it. Jay. Missed opportunity. Okay, I have 2 drinks. Because... Yes. So I have Dr. Pepper. For drink. And just for Jay, I have water. For hydrates. Yeah. God damn it, Jay. And now I'm going to take a sip of Dr. Pepper to wash down the water. I hydrated. I did. You can't say I didn't. Okay, I'm gonna up... Nikes are done. Yay! Okay, I'm gonna... Harley, you're annoying me. I'm sorry. Let me shrink you. There, be my little side buddy. Okay, I'm gonna update you guys on what we're doing. Watery soda. Yeah. Oof. Okay, I'm gonna update on what we're doing. I'm gonna eat my dinner. Eat my dinner first. And then I'm going to play the new house in the observation duty. And once I complete that level, and I'm not stopping until I complete that level. Once I complete that level, we're going to move on to observation duty 2. Then, because that one has like so many more levels. I think that one has like 3 or 4, maybe 5. Like it's got a lot of levels, which so many more cameras, and it's gonna be hard, but I'm excited for it. So, eat dinner, and then get to game. My arm is nice and warm because of where my food was sitting. This sounds lovely. I'm gonna mute myself for me eating because I know chewing sounds annoy people a lot, and I want you guys to be able to vibe to the music and not have to hear chewing sounds over it. So I'm gonna mute so I can eat and so you guys can still enjoy the music. can never have too many chicken nuggets. Ever. Unless you're vegetarian. Then one is way too many. But how did you make too many nuggets? Like, how many did you make? Phoenix gave us a very plentiful donation of like $50 worth of coin to add to our wedding funds that is just strictly out of coin. And it came in a jar, so I just wrote gay people jar. I don't know. I had a marker and too much brain willpower and brain power and willpower. No, you still have to come home and find all of the ducks that are in your room before you can leave. And I am gonna say some of them are hidden a lot better than the other ones. Some are just on stupid places, like that are very visible. Like you walk in and you could probably see them. But yeah, like I can give hints if you want hints to start. Like once you're here, I'll give hints immediately. Like, okay, so there's like X amount or whatever on the shelves. I don't know, I didn't count how many I put anywhere. I just know that there was like 47 because there was 53 ducks left in the bag after putting them all in your room. Yeah, that's right. 53 and 47. That makes 100. Yeah. You just subtracted what was left in the bag from 100, and that was how many that are in your room. I don't know how many are in your room in total because I didn't count last time I did it. So, have fun. I'm gonna mute so I can keep eating because I am hungry. Imagining that though. Okay, well. Crunchy. Oh, crunchier. Well, Phoenix should be home in about 10 minutes or so. Oh no. Fuck with that one. Text me on Instagram, why did it not show up? I can just imagine someone new popping in every so often, like, that's a lot of cheese that person's eating. And then it's just like, yeah, it is a lot of cheese. Because any amount of cheese is a lot of cheese. I'm lactose intolerant. Any amount of cheese is a lot of cheese. I care. No. Straight out. It's great. Okay, chat, we're back. We're back. Okay. Let's try this again. Are you ready? Are we ready, chat? Okay. Are you ready, chat? We're gonna do this. We're doing it. Turn the gain up so you guys can actually hear me correctly. Oh. Excuse me. Alright. We're doing the new house. Please select the level, please. We already know. Are you ready? Oh, wait. Okay. Plant on table. Chair. Man. That's, yeah. Outside. Okay. Oh, Phoenix is home. Okay, we know what mostly everything looks like. Is always open. Okay, there's 2 plants, door, chair, painting. Plant, 2 shower heads for some reason, plus a tub shower head, plus a, yeah. It's an excessive bathroom. Towels, radiator. That's just creepy. Yo, what's up? You can come in. Everyone say hi to Phoenix.
I left without telling the manager I was leaving because she was pissing me off and yelling at everyone and treating everyone like shit. So I just clocked out early. She wants to treat me like shit. She doesn't deserve me to know. This isn't the first time either. It's every time. We're in the middle of a rush hour and she's busy yelling at everyone.
You don't do that.
No.
You just don't do that. Everyone's saying hi to you.
Oh, hello everybody.
Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier.
No, she's yelling at everyone because we weren't being fast enough apparently. Meanwhile, there's 3 kitchen workers and it's the end of rush hour. So, I clock out.
You know what?
I got a Happy Meal though.
Nice.
They're the good. I got a skateboard. It's like a tech deck, but really big.
Giant tech deck.
Hold up, I got hold up.
Giant tech deck. I love tech decks. I'm trying to figure out what was missing last time. That was, oh, hey, painting. It's for made chicken nuggets. Look at this giant tech deck, guys. Look at the painting though. It's not supposed to be that way, but oh, that hurts my eyes.
What hurts your eyes?
The flashing of the anomaly thing every single time.
Which one is this?
This is number 1.
Die.
This is I'm on observation duty. I have a giant ass tech deck. God, I hate this game and I love this game all at the same time. I hope I don't get naked man jerking off in the shower. I don't like yogurt sticks. Actually, put it in the freezer and I'll have it frozen. It's a frozen yogurt. I prefer it that way. Less texture issue. Fair. Yeah, we're on the second map. I'm just gonna sit in here with us.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
The Happy Meal wraps are so small compared to my.
What'd you get on your wrap?
Hmm?
What'd you get? Like what type of wrap?
The crispy chicken ranch wrap.
Oh.
Yeah, but like compared to my hands.
But those have tomato on it.
No,
That's
it doesn't.
gross. Are they not?
No.
Nice. Are there always 2 chairs on the left? On the left? Yeah, here? Over here? Yeah. There's 4 here and 3 here.
So compared to my hand, this thing is tiny. Then again, everything is tiny compared to my hand.
Yeah. I haven't seen an anomaly in a hot minute, and I'm worried.
Oh,
Sorry, right side? Yeah.
What about that bin in the middle?
This?
Yeah.
It's a cup. It's supposed to be there.
That's weird.
Right?
I wanna go grab my Dr. Pepper. I'm good. She
Sure.
was also yelling at me when I went to go grab a drink during the middle of rush hour and I was in the kitchen. I told her to fuck up.
You're gonna get fired for insubordination.
Good.
Yeah, these two, sometimes this one will shift to the right side, though, or the left side, however.
Insubordination. Maybe I should report her for being
No. I'm gonna get a notification right away saying that I'm missing a bunch of stuff because, oh, hey, the pot moved. Kitchen. Object movement. 2 books on the floor. Yes, there are always 2 books on the floor in the bedroom. There's 3 books on the shelf, 2 books on the floor. Nice one. Yeah, that hurts my eyes a lot because how bright it is. Huh? No, it's supposed to come tomorrow, I think. I haven't gotten a notification about it.
Didn't you pay for same-day shipping?
Maybe they were closed already. Or not closed already, but like shutting down their thing.
Oh, same-day delivery was same-day delivery, not.
Oh no, it's free same-day delivery over $50 purchase, but I paid like $10.
That way you gave me 10 back.
Yeah. Like I gave you 10.90 back specifically because I wanted an even 70 in my account. Because I'm like that. I'm a little autistic like that. I hate this one.
I'm so big. It's like I'm a perfect background for like this part of your screen.
I hate this one so much.
If I was just like a little bit.
Oh
wider,
wait, the table was there, wasn't it? Yes, it was.
Why she look like this? She look like the Dwayne Johnson meme.
Oh, yeah. No, but that's actually a real painting in this person's
It
house.
looks like a Dwayne Johnson painting.
Yeah. Look. I hate this one so much. Oh, that's not supposed to be there. That's a shadow anomaly?
Ooh.
Here.
Oh,
Yeah, that's cool though. Is the hallway stretched? No, the hallway is supposed to be like that, unfortunately. Yeah,
AC got
it's...
fixed though.
Finally.
Right?
Yeah, hallway's supposed to look like this.
That's weird.
Right?
I know,
Also, fire extinguisher.
right?
There's supposed to be a naked man in here at some point. I hate that intruder a lot. Also, big man is supposed to be here. Giant man. Huge man. Also look at the top.
I thought it went by 10 minutes. Why is it going by individual minute? I thought it was 10-minute intervals.
I thought it was too, but apparently it's just... I looked up whenever it was a 10-minute interval. Is the bed this nice and pristine? I think so. Oh, I thought I was missing the hallway and I was like super confused. You're so cute. I'm gonna get a notification warning saying that like I haven't clicked anything in ages and I don't know where if there's any like oh. I don't think there was a shadow of that. For some reason, I feel like there was not a shadow of that. I don't know why. Boxes are fine. Anything else is fine. Okay. Oh, see? See what I mean by the chairs? See what I mean by the chairs? Wait, no, the chairs were like that. I'm just an idiot. Maybe, I don't know, corridor, moved object. I don't know. It's normal. Yeah, but like, it looks stretched, but it's not. I don't know, maybe something moved. No, it didn't. Oh my god. I hate this game. I hate this level specifically a lot. Light where? Oh, here. Lighting on the outside. Yep, I see that. Oh, if you didn't point it out, I would have missed it. Chairs feel further away. Yeah, they do, and it's weird. But it's not actually stretched out, which, you know, makes no sense. Also, how is there a shadow if there's no ceiling light? 7. A cup, a plant, a book, 2 chairs, book, guitars, plants. Everything feels like normally not normal. Like, oh, painting anomaly, I think? Maybe? Painting feels weird. Paintings feel weird. We're over 2 hours in. I'm losing my mind. The boxes are fine. The paintings here are, I don't think, fine. Or I think that painting's changed. These definitely haven't, but I think that one there has changed. Well, I lied. You see that? I thought it shimmied. Because they do that. Nothing here looks different. not gotten the warning yet. I know for a fact I'm missing more than 2. Oh, hi! Thank you for the raid! Welcome, raiders! How's it going? Hi, thank you for the follows. We are playing Observation Duty, and I knew that was gonna happen. I suck at this game. Hey, Hoobie! Oh, hey, 1230. I know you from your Discord. Hello, guys. Welcome in, welcome in. Hey, Hoov. How's it going? Thank you so much for the follows, guys. Holy crap. We're doing kind of a lo-fi observation duty game. We're doing the first one, and I'm failing really badly. Thank you guys so much for the follows.
I just got the funniest call.
What's up? Oh,
You remember my friend Charlie, right?
Shake warning. Shake warning. Shake warning. Shake warning. Sorry, guys. There you go. Yeah, I do know you. Oh, it's Potato. Welcome back, Potato.
You remember my friend Charlie?
Yeah.
He wrapped his dirt bike around a tree.
Yeah, I do know you. I do know you, 12, because I'm in your server.
Yeah, my friend wrapped his dirt bike around a tree. He hit a corner going too fast and his bike slipped out.
Ouch.
He fell off though.
Oh, that's good.
He didn't get wrapped around the tree.
That's... Yeah. Yeah, I'm freaking people out by saying I'm in their server. Yeah, I'm in your server.
I should probably get changed in my work clothes.
You should, yeah.
Well, that's not like $10.
Yes.
Is it the goods now?
No.
Fair enough. Thank you for being up.
Yeah, see? The Silent Hill server. I'm in there. I found you through a mutual server. I don't remember. I think it might have been Lightly's, if I remember correctly. Maybe I'm wrong. I can't remember. For some reason, it's not coming to me on whose server we're mutuals in. You know what? I can just check. I can just click your name and click mutual servers. Okay, no, we're in Gabby's server together. Gabby Greenhearts, which is one of my friends. One of our IRLs. I thought it would have been one of them. No, it was Gabby's, which makes sense as well. But yeah, no. Probably not. No. Yeah.
I want to see if I can do it again.
Oh, that was crunchy.
That's my knee, and that was from the hallway.
Yeah, I suck at this game. I didn't get very far this time around, but I have vowed to play until I beat this specific level, and then we're moving on to I'm on observation duty to... Pardon me. And my partner's asleep on the bed, as they should be. Let's try again. Buy bread, Ranboo 1, 2, 3. Hope you enjoyed stream for however long you were here. Okay, let's... God, I hate this game. I love this game so much. I am excited for tomorrow. I'm not gonna stream it. I'm not gonna stream it because I just want to play with you. I just want to play the game.
I'll be at work.
What? Yeah, they'll be at work.
Which is goofy. Actually, I don't know if I will be after tonight. They deserved it.
Woo, playtime.
How nice 2 calls from your asshole is that?
That sounds about right. This game is so difficult.
They can't see me. I'm in camouflage. That's how that works, right?
Okay, John Cena.
They can't see me. I'm in camouflage. It's just a hand.
It's just a floating hand.
It's just a... Oh, that's the wrong hand. It's
AJ.
The camera inversion is screwing with me.
Oh, I know.
It's
I hate it.
They can't... It's just a floating hand. Which is actually kind of literal because I'm behind the chair.
love and hate this game with a burning passion for both. Also, don't mind the paintings. They are all normal. Like, this is funky. They're allowed. Yeah, they're there. They're allowed to be there, yeah.
Am I allowed to help you?
This is all normal. Like, everything here is normal.
Am I allowed to help you?
Yeah, you can, of course. Feel free to help, guys. I would absolutely love the help. I don't think we have I think the socials is broken. I'll look into fixing it tomorrow during the day because I'll have the time. If you find them. Like, they're seriously, this one's hard. I don't know how many people there will be with Goose. This song is great. It'll be, yeah, I couldn't even tell you there. Okay. We have all the cameras. There's 7 chairs, 2
I don't
guitars.
even know how you play this.
You'd be surprised.
Do you like this game?
No. Oh. Guys, look, ready? Ooh, yep.
The chair's getting jiggy.
Getting jiggy with it. Object movement. The chairs like to move. It's bright. Chair's gonna do a little jig. He's excited for dinner. At 16 at night. Oof. I'm going to warn the people that popped in when I do get the anomaly stuff. Sometimes it is bright and sometimes it does flash. I gotta plug it in then.
I can't use my computer setup for like another 2-3 weeks anyway.
What? Those who caught him. Those who didn't.
What?
Naked man in the shower. Yeah, check out the Discord. Please do join. We have jump scare. We do love seeing people pop into the Discord. It's gas. What do you expect? Oh yeah, naked man's gone, by the way. Oh, I never said it wasn't. I know it's weird. I feel like I'm missing a bunch of stuff. Sometimes there'll be like a ball that kind of pops in and out of here, and it's really silly too. No, thank you. That's empty. These I'm drinking. The rug will disappear. The pot moves. Careful. The toilet paper stretches, and it's silly. It does in this game. It's called distortion. Your mom. We haven't seen anything grow. No, we haven't seen anything grow in a little bit. The guitar will, like, stretch. I don't think anything in here grows or shrinks. Oh, is it?
Yeah.
That's why I'm so hot.
The PC was on.
That checks out. I turned it off earlier. Our power went out.
Did it really?
Oh.
Like what time?
It's 7-ish. Oh, I already reset them. Yeah. Just drop something. I had closed it at that point.
Did you end up playing?
No. Expecting tomorrow's game to be hell for me. Uh-oh. Why? What's going on, Hoove? Go brush it. Or don't. Up to you. Brush it or don't. That moved.
Brushing it makes it worse.
Look at it. Look at it go.
With curly hair, it makes it worse.
I know. Phoenix, I have naturally curly hair, remember? So are you. You mean no? With multiple games, people who know my. Yeah. No, tomorrow's gonna be awesome for Goose Goose.
Why?
Because it will be.
Good or bad?
Yes, both. Okay, I need some help, guys. If you see anything, say something. please, because I'm
What do you
blind.
police?
Hmm?
What do you police?
If you see something, tell me. I'm a blind human being. Also, we're almost at 200 followers. I'm so excited. I saw that.
No, because that's the unprofessional group chat. It's like
What is an unhappy meal? It's a happy meal with books. Ah, thank you.
No, because we have a group chat that's just everyone that's stupid and at work and none of the managers in it. It's just like all the young guys and all that. So it's like one of the workers was texting like, "Can you tell an unhappy meal?" And one of the other guys was like, "Yeah, it's just a happy meal with the books."
Ah, thanks. I love that so much. Or the unhappy meal. Yeah.
It's the unhappy meal.
Something's moving. Something has moved
The
somewhere.
depression meal is just instead of a yogurt tube, it's antidepressants.
Okay, I feel like something's. I feel like something moved here.
And the drink is a monster.
Yeah, I am in your server. But I'm in like Liam with a heart in your server. I shook it. No, I joined your server when I saw your post about like your server thing in Gabby's, and I was like, that looks cool. I'm looking to join some more servers.
I'm in too many.
It's a small world.
I'm in too many.
No, you know what was even more weird, 12, is that when I joined your server, your partner Rowan, I used to know someone named Rowan, and I was like, oh my god, is that the same person? Because they're from the same place.
My uncle caught COVID.
Oh.
That still exists?
Yes. And it startled me. I was like, is that the same person? It's not.
Why is your share in it?
What?
Why is your share
Because it ran.
in it? Ooh.
Oh, hey, abyss. There's an abyss growing in
Oh.
the kitchen.
Reading?
Where's my abyss? Oh, you're... Look at the abyss outside. Ah, Casper Sesame.
You heard that from there?
The gain's like up almost all the way. No abyss. Oh my god, it's not in the kitchen. It's outside. I think things are about to get eaten.
Nah, bro. That's just me. I got hungry. Oh. What happened?
I'm just changing the camera. I'm reporting it already. See? Oh, the chair moved.
That's just Kirby.
Kirby.
They don't get Kirby.
What happens if you just leave it? Oh, I die. It absorbs me. Kirby. The chair moved, by the
We
way.
haven't checked out Kirby.
Kirby.
We should check out Kirby.
Yeah. Hang on. They're reporting. Also, I got the anomaly warning, so there's too many anomalous things.
The mirror. It's upside down.
No, it's supposed to be like that. Uh-huh.
It's square on the top of it.
Yeah. Here, hang on. Bedroom. Object movement. Just wait. That was like something else in here's moved, but... Which I don't think anything else here moved.
That's not how that works, Douglas. That upsets you.
Upset at yourself, I don't know. Like, I don't know what to tell you there, but...
Does it not upset you?
No. I've seen weirder things. Like, this all looks fine, but there's too many anomalies.
How many is too many?
Like 4. Oh, the pot moved. Seen Eddie BR play this a few times. It is pretty cool. I absolutely love this game, and I love the... Like, I have up to 5. Number 6 just came out. It's gonna be something evil at the bookshelf. Fair. I'm gonna report a movement next time we cycle through. Oh hey, this moved. Because this used to be, this way, not this way. I highly recommend everyone go watch Gab Smulders play this game. She is a legend at this game. Like, she's so good at it. I highly okay, like,
That's who we were watching earlier.
yeah, I highly recommend her. She's awesome. Oh god, I didn't do that correctly. Outside. Light it on. There's a light in the background. Portrait non-landscape. Yes, yes. It's supposed to be up and down, not side to side.
I don't have enough parts to do the solo.
Hmm?
The boat was
Oh. I don't have enough points either to feed the ghost at the moment. Well, I have unlimited points on Amy's side, but something moved here and I know it, and I feel it in my bones.
You have those?
No, I'm boneless. I'm boneless chicken. KFC boneless chicken.
Our chicken is not chicken, I swear.
It's not chicken. Actually, it's a paste.
You're a paste.
I am a paste. Herbie. Herbie.
It's like the fucking 1970s cartoons ever.
Something is wrong and I don't know what it is. Guys, help me. Oh, hey, there's a mannequin body there. Oh, bedroom. Isn't there a lid to the bathroom cup? No, there wasn't. But there is a mannequin body in the chair.
Do you have guns in there?
No,
They could
I can't crack it. Oh! Just wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. There's a bug.
I love the delay watching the screen and then hearing
I know, it's great.
you. The
The ball? Or the mannequin.
I'm already freaked out by the mannequin.
Chair's moving again. I saw that. Right?
I don't even know why you have a mannequin in your hallway. It's creepy.
Oh, it's for whatchamacallit, like putting together outfits and things. Something like.
You have me now. I'm mannequin shaped.
Yeah, but we can't put size large on you because it doesn't fit. It's too big for you.
I'm not that tiny.
Yes, you are. Phoenix, you're a size small.
Sheldon's large, actually.
Point being, I feel like something moved here, or there's an extra object or something. I'm gonna say object movement and just go with it, 'cause something feels off. And I don't know what it is.
You always have to see the
Huh?
hospital.
I know, and I'm sad. Alright, who? You know, it ended yesterday. And I was very upset.
Did I mean actually?
Oh, hey, the door opened. Huh?
Did Cass end up finishing for that?
No. Wait, maybe? I have no idea. Door opening.
Because it got to 100%.
The door opened. Bye, Hoobie. Talk to you tomorrow.
That would be hopefully.
But I won't. Now you're probably gonna get to work and your manager's gonna scream
If she does that, I'll just
at you. Okay, bye. Peace.
leave. 2 weeks notice isn't even required.
It is required in most places, actually.
Nope.
In company policy, a lot of places require 2-week notice
Well, if they treat me like shit, they're gonna allow it.
because it's
What are they
company
gonna do?
policy.
Fire me?
The thing is if you get 2-week notice, you still get the pay for those 2 weeks.
Yeah, but they usually screw you over by cutting your hours so minimalistic that it doesn't even matter.
You still get something. Oh, am I missing I'm missing bedroom, living room, kitchen, toilet, corridor, outside?
Are they gonna do
Hang
like,
on.
I'll give it 2 weeks notice, fire me?
What is it?
When they get
Bedroom, living room, kitchen, toilet, corridor. Bedroom, living room, kitchen, toilet, corridor, bedroom. Outside's outside, but like, we don't have an outside camera, but I'm confusion. A very crumpshy puppet. The crumpshy puppets. I'm gonna lose. And I know I'm gonna lose, and it's gonna startle me when it happens, even though I know it's gonna happen. Also, who keeps ripping those aggressive burps? That's Phoenix, who's sitting on the floor. Hey, a barrel!
I chugged a Dr.
Yeah, she likes to just, let some burps rip.
Like a dad in his 40s.
You can kind of see her slightly in the corner right here.
Ew, you can. Ew.
You can, that's what you did for sitting up. Barrel. Don't mind that, that's just my cord. It's my charging cord. So bad. She's wearing camo, I don't see her.
It was like a pop.
If only they were louder. This is a challenge.
Hold up, I can do that. Give me 5 minutes.
What?
Give me 5 minutes.
Don't be too loud, Cass is sleeping. Guys, I am in distress. Stop breaking the house. Object disappearance. The chair is gone. There used to be 7, now there's 6. Also, we've only gotten 1 intruder this round. And that was the guy in the bathroom. And I'm very sad. I want another intruder, but I don't because I don't like them. Oh no. No, because now they're gonna smell gross. Ugh. I did actually. Anywho, we're not gonna talk about how that was so delayed. Got any messages from your boss yet?
No.
No.
Just that thing I showed you earlier about my double agent about my ex. I was playing the playing game, remember?
Yeah. Said double agent. There was a guy standing in the hallway wearing a suit. I was like, oh, there is Miss Emma building. Counts as an object disappearance. Okay, 4 a.m. Doing pretty good. We caught up nice with the intruders. The whole damn building disappeared. Yeah, no, it just went poof. Jesus Christ, you're gonna wake
Was that a good one?
up. Stinks. I just want Big Man. Big Man to appear. 12, was that a loud enough burp? Yeah, my partner's asleep.
I'm already
They're like a relatively heavy sleeper unless you're physically moving them. Oh, light anomaly. Corridor. The light. My boyfriend invites your streams, always a 50-50 chance that he will join it. It's fair. The thing is we can be kind of chaotic at times.
Hello.
Usually, usually when it's like this late at night and my partner has to work in the morning, we're kind of more calm and collective.
But when I'm here.
But when she's here, it's always just fuck all. Probably if I'm still late. I feel like I'm missing something. We're chaotic when no one's sleeping. Literally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hang on. 1, 2, 3. Hello. 4, 5. Okay. Oh, it's a ghost. 12. What was the rating on Phoenix's burp that happened like a minute ago? I don't know if you were paying attention to the stream that happened. Look at the ghost. why she look like this? It's a ghost black. Unrealistic body expectation. Oh, that was disgusting. Ugh. Ugh. Please don't throw up in my bedroom. Please, I have 9 out of 10. Yes, please don't. I have edemophobia. And I have homophobia / joking. No, you are.
Does it count with the hate myself?
Internalize. Why do you need 3 shower heads? Don't. It's an extra object.
I need 3 showers.
Where is it extra object? Get all the cups mixed up.
You don't want me to produce it.
Me when I. None of these paintings have changed at all. And it's already 4. Like, it's already almost 5 in the game. None of those paintings have changed. Maybe this one changed, actually. Hang on. Wait a hot minute. Check that vision. It was like a cup in every room. Half are falling, the others are standing. Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, how's it
Hydrate. Okay, 2 seconds. I'm gonna pause to hydrate. I'm gonna drink water to hydrate. With hydrates, I'm just gonna pause. So I'm not like trying to do stuff. Probably a hot while, actually. So I want to finish this and then at least touch on the other game, number 2. Then I have to finish this in full first before I allow myself to do that. Shadow anomaly in
How much longer is
the
that?
living room. I got an hour. An hour left in game. So,
I'm
who
gonna go play a
knows?
couple rounds of Combat Master.
That's fun. Hydrate. We'll go back. Alright, Casper, see you in a minute.
Exclamation point alert IRL.
Lurking IRL.
You want me to push it back?
No, it's fine.
Enjoy yourself.
Because we were the only ones home, so it just makes me feel more comfortable. It's because I am paranoid. Excuse me for having chronic paranoia. Extra cup or an extra plate there. I like the painting. One of the paintings are weird. Okay, I'm gonna check for extra object then. I feel like that's weird. This is weird to me for some reason. I'm gonna keep scrolling while it's waiting. Okay. Bedroom. Object disappearance. The plant's gone. I think that's one we missed last time, was the plant. That's why it feels weird. Yeah. There's the plant. everything in here looks fine. Honestly, I mean, it is fine. Looks fine. These are fine. I think. Just have a weird feeling. I always do this. I'll just move it. Because I feel like for some reason this is weird to me. Like this should have been on this side. Switch. It feels weird, so I'm trying it. Okay. It wasn't weird. The plant is there. Stop breaking the house. Had to double check that all the cameras were there. Sometimes there'll be like a weird camera malfunction where it just kind of does a weird thing or disappears. Look at the toilet paper. Shit. Come on, hurry up, 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 report. Report faster, report faster. You. Toilet intruder. Oh, is it a ghost? Or is it an intruder? Hi, welcome back. Staying on here because there's a ghost in the bathroom. Come on, go through. What? And what is it in the toilet? Shadow anomaly? Switch to the toilet. Oh, fuck. Okay. Yeah, there's like a little shadow guy popping in and out. It kept startling me. I was like, also, you missed the stretchy toilet paper. Oh. Corridor. Distortion. And I can't switch out of it because this is a one that will kill you if you don't do it fast enough. Report. 15 minutes in, report. Oh my god. Oh, hello. A shadow? There's a shadow on the bed. Stretchy hallway. Sleepy shadow. Yes, he's sleeping. He's a little sleepy. Yeah, no, the hallway likes to stretch. And it likes to kill you. I want the guitar to stretch, because that's really silly, and I want everyone to see it, because it's super silly. Okay. I have 5 minutes. Hallway murder. Literally. Got 5 minutes. I think I can make it. 2 and 3 minutes. Huge man! Kitchen. Intruder. It's not gonna make it in time. This is huge man. I wasn't able to report him in time because it gives you a special one where you have to specifically report him. And it's so silly, and it gives you an achievement for it. I got huge man within the last 2 minutes, and it wasn't reporting. But I won, and he was the last anomaly. Yeah. So I've won. So go into Steam now and go through everything else. Observation VOD. Install. Observation Duty 2. Timothy's Revenge. I changed the game because it is a new game. Technically. Nice. Mixed 2. Done. You guys excited? You guys ready? I'm gonna move. I'm just moving things around on the main screen. I am suffering. And it's sad. So it begins. Launch the game. Okay, now I have to add game capture. Check out. Okay. Your specific window. This one. It's gonna cause me to go full screen. Don't mind this. Shrinking it. Triangle. Oh. What did I do? Where did it go? Figured out what I did. I'm not smart, guys. I never said I was smart. Hint, this game has secret. Look at the settings first. Oh, it has VSync. Game. Okay, there's 2 levels. The Cursed House and the House of the Past. So the House of the Past, I know, has a specific ending. And it's Timothy's Revenge. So, we're gonna do the Cursed House first. Cursed House. This one's really interesting. So there's this, that, everything else. Waves. Bed. Hello. Welcome. Skip. That's outside. There is so much more here. The chess game will be played as well in the game. Like, you can't, it will do a thing. 1, 2, 3, red, black, black, cup. Apples, 2 oranges, a banana, kettle, a pan, fridge, toaster, knives, wine, purse, triangles, tubs, head and shoulders, outside, and garage, and here. Find me. I've started a quest. I found you. I'm buried under the flowers. Started a hidden quest. Found you. Hi, Tim. Yes. No. Can't do anything, guys, so I'm sorry. Jump scare warning. Yeah. Huge jump scare warning, guys. Just click you. Don't ask about the house, I don't care. The house is doomed. You're doomed. It wasn't a jump scare, apparently. Let's do that again, shall we? There was if you click yes. What? What is this? Why is there a second camera of everything? Yeah, why is there a second camera? I have no idea. You again? Let's keep an eye on. Maybe, yeah, that would make sense. I accidentally started this again. Oops. Sorry guys. I'm gonna start this again. Sorry guys. Oops. Let me click yes this time at least. Now there might be a jump scare if I click yes. So I'm gonna click yes and I'm gonna say jump scare warning. I didn't mean to do it again. Maybe it, okay. Can I just like click you at random? Anything here that I can click? No, I can't. Might be jump scare, might not, I don't remember. You're doomed. What's up?
Besides the door.
I don't know. Probably the mailbox.
Which one's that?
Ours.
It's you.
You asked.
It's you. That's not what I meant. Probably a room number, not a
Yeah. Dumbass.
It's just you.
No. It's a mail key.
Why do you have a special key for it? Yo, that's a nice car. Wait, hold up. Go back to the car for a second.
No, it's not a nice car.
Yeah, it is. It's a BMW.
Not all BMWs are nice. You were just trashing on them the other day on Need for Speed.
Yeah,
This
that's
is a
'cause they were
lot of
fat.
fucking.
Damn. I need a mail key.
Oh, it's on their key lanyard. I'll get it.
I want to check the keys. Here, I'll go back.
I didn't get a notification for it. It's not gonna be there, but I can. I'll check it. I'll take like a break and I'll check it. If I die. I have not been paying attention, guys. I'm sorry. I've been distracted.
Some anomalies.
That's with for like second camera. So you can see things going on. And it actually has. No, doesn't matter right now. I'm trying to play a game, Phoenix. Okay, good night, potato soap. Hope you had a good night. I have not been paying attention. I'm gonna die. Yeah, I just haven't. Oh, the shoes are missing. I'm in the hallway. Just finished. Ooh, that's awesome. How can I switch between guys? My hands are. Yeah, shoes.
That's a weird name.
It's a picture of two people kissing.
Wait, it's upside down.
No, it's not. It's supposed to be that way. Everything looks normal, as normal as it can look. somehow darker in color. Yeah. Last game. Yeah, it gets like a weird saturation.
Is that Dove Mantoon?
No, it's Head and Shoulders. Yeah. Both you and Casper did that.
Seriously?
Yeah, I wish I was kidding. It's back up here somewhere. There's measuring cup on top of the cupboards.
Yeah, there it is.
What are you doing up there? Is it a movement or an extra
I
though?
thought that was supposed to be there.
I have no idea. We're gonna say movement.
Distracting me.
Get out. Okay, well. God, I'm gonna get the anomaly report saying that there's too many. And I'm just gonna be like, yeah, well, I know there's too many because I can't focus. Okay, cool. That's cool. Bath mat's supposed to be that way. It gets tiny. And it's really funny. Everything out here looks fine. Everything in here looks fine. Everything in here looks relatively fine. Everything that's not supposed to be there. It's on a brain. That's gross. Oh, you can change your brightness setting? Oh my god. Y'all ready? All ready for this? It's gonna hurt all of our eyes. That actually is a little too bright, but it's a lot better. Oh yeah, this is literally perfect. Oof, it was a little too bright, so I lowered it back down a small bit, but instantly so much better. I'm nice deodorant. Ah! That's... I forgot that exists. This is an okay thing for stream, but that happens sometimes. Gross. Well, those are our first intruders. Oops. The chair move. Why do I feel like it has cam study? I did not like that at all. I was very unhappy with that. Okay. Everything looks fine. I don't know what's supposed to be missing or moved. I haven't gotten any warnings either. So obviously not much has happened. That's an image I'm never going to get out of my head, and I don't want it there. Please. Oh. Hey, Timothy. It was outside. Intruder. I'm not going to go back to it. I'm going to just keep looking. What's the thing then? Ghost? It's not an intruder, then what is he? Alright, Casper. Talk to you later or tomorrow. Let's see, what am I supposed to do? Corpse. Right. Hopefully tomorrow, yeah. A little dead. That's Tim. That's Timothy. So, yeah. Talk to you later, Casper. Bye-bye. Okay, well, at least we know Timothy's dead. There's something wrong here, like something's just disappeared, and it just feels weird. Like there was supposed to be another chair here or something. But I don't know, and I feel weird about it. My hair is in my ear. This is nice. Cool. Oh hey, the door's open. You're not supposed to be open. That game of chess is being played. I think it's not supposed to be that way. This is the living room. Isn't it? Thanks. Everything here is supposed to be where it is. Everything here is supposed to be where it is. Everything here is supposed to be. I think it's. Why is that chair enormous? Kitchen. Why is. Are these chairs supposed to be huge and that one's just tiny? It's just a really tiny chair. Loving this. Trying to the good. Hey, something just that's gone. Yeah. Courage. Disappearance. Listen, just shrunk to its itty bitty foot. Yeah, pretty sure it's supposed to be something there at least. The papers look fine. The light and the globe look fine. Like these look fine. Nothing's happened in here. It's a little concerning. I feel like something's moved here or something's changed here or something in the dining room. No extra object because I feel like there was only ketchup and or mustard. Where's the painting? Is that painting supposed to be that way? I haven't been paying attention to the painting. Is the painting supposed to be that way? Apparently it is. Got it. promise, my guy. Ghost. It's a ghost. I lost. Bro, you just popped up like 2 minutes ago. Six out of 10? Ugh, gross. I don't like that one. Ghost of the past. I don't like the curse house. That's sorry. Shooting a child. Oh, Jesus Christ. Right, sorry guys. This is gonna be really disgusting graphics. It's just how it is, unfortunately. Oops. This is just... No. Oh, God. When Gab said it was bad, I didn't think it was this terrible. George not found. Slack. Okay. We're back to the front. Let's see. Abyss, camera, corpse, door opening, object, floors, ghost, intruder, growth, disappearance, growth, movement, shrinking, and paintings. Okay. Okay. I hate this. The graphics show up better on stream than they do on my phone. Than they do on my computer, I mean. I hate this. I hate this so much. Corpse. Bedroom. I see. It's a very animated corpse. Don't like it. Why is the fridge all bloody? Okay, soap, a bunch of toilet paper everywhere. Just a small streamer, there's not much you can really... What, is that supposed to be big? I think so. Honestly, having the amount of followers that we have, it's a bunch of people like will follow in raids and then unfollow afterwards, and it's I also just don't stream as regularly as I really should. Sorry if I'm like, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Good to check. Honestly, it's extremely difficult to gain a genuine following when you don't stream a lot. Like, I kind of just always struggle to stream on a regular because of like my mental health and shit, but I love doing what I do, and honestly I'm okay with not having like crazy mass amount followers. I want like a genuine community, and if that means having 2, 3 followers, I'm definitely okay with that. The walls are moving. The walls are sliding. A lot of the followers we have that 95% I have had some sort of like talk with. Like, I've talked with them on stream. I had some sort of even if it's a minor connection, I've had some sort of connection with them. I don't think that's supposed to be the on. Like there's like some sort of movement in here that I've missed because it looks funky. Everything looks funky. It's literally like super bad graphics. Okay. Well, I'm trying. Thank you. Honestly, it sucks trying to gain even like the smallest following. Like I genuinely try my hardest when it comes to like streaming, and I'm really happy with how far like we've come since I've started streaming on my partner's channel. Like, table looks huge. Like, I'm genuinely super happy with how far we've come, and it's like kind of okay with where I'm at the moment. It's sorry, I'm like really distracted right now. I'm trying to like I can't find anything. I hate this level so much. I can't. Oh god, my eyes. I have terrible eyesight. I genuinely am really happy with the amount of following that we have and the amount of subscribers that we have, and it's honestly like, even if you aren't unable to subscribe, but like even if you like don't want to follow, like even if you pop in and out of stream every so often, it's such a huge help, and I love that everyone who pops in and out of stream, it makes me so happy that they're willing to do that. It just honestly, I would rather have small following than a large following because I don't want to lose that connection with the community that we've built. That being said, I hate this game. That being said, this specific one is super difficult. That also being said, I have to get the rest of them on the computer. Also being said, everyone, we have some information. I have some information for all of you. We have a lot of information coming up, and a lot of things that are coming up in the next few days. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pause the music, turn me all the way up, and we're gonna do some genuine chatting for a hot second while I give you all some information. I'm just gonna update it. Okay. Just updating that. Apparently my sound was on. Did not realize that. I hate that a lot. Alright, okay, so there's a lot of information that I'm going to be giving you guys that you guys should take and just kind of put it on the back burner. So there's a few things that are happening in the month of October. I just muted myself accidentally. It's fine. So there's a few things that are happening in the month of October, and one being our subathon. I like to try and do a subathon at least once a month to help expand my community and expand who we are as people. Thank you, Jade. Please check out the Discord and join if you want to. It's up to you. It's booby month. So, for the month of October, we'll be streaming for 13 days consecutively. Not like non-stop, but for 13 days consecutively. Starting October 1st, ending October 13th, which just so happens to be Friday the 13th. So, that being said, I will be playing one horror game every day. And for the first 3 days minimum will be a subathon. So starting day 1 and ending on day 3 or 4, whatever happens, ending on one of those days will be a subathon. It's like the maximum is like 90 hours. So like 3.5 to 4 days is like our maximum. Well, excuse me, because it'll be a mixture of me and Amy, who's asleep right now, and probably Phoenix, depending if she wants to, and our friend Casper, who will be in the subathon and during 13 Days of Horror. So some of the games we will be playing go as follows. I am going to have to write this down eventually. Some of the games we'll be playing go as follows. Five Nights at Freddy's. Trying to complete the first one, second, third, and at least fourth. So at least those 4 games, possibly Sister Location as well, because that is one of my favorite games of them. And we're most likely also going to be doing a complete run-through of Security Breach, because I've done a run-through of Security Breach Ruin. Bless you. And I genuinely loved the game. It was my favorite. It was so much fun, and I genuinely recommend, like, if the VOD's still up, probably not, but if it is, go check it out. Security Breach Ruin was an amazing game, an amazing DLC, and honestly, like, they outdid themselves on that. Like, it turned out wonderfully.
I didn't see that.
Yes, you did.
No,
I have the gains all the way up. So, we're doing at least a few FNAFs. Crunchy. Our friend Casper is going to be coming in to do Amori for one of the 13 days. And also have a few horror games that we picked up the other day, actually. So I'm just going to do a thing here. 2 seconds. Just to get you guys back over here. Stop dying. I'm going to be going through the security breaches, the observation duties again. We're doing, where is it? Let me find it.
oh yeah, it's
Add, no!
You gotta wait.
Oh, that's not good. It's fine, that gives me time to figure
There's
out what I'm
many
doing.
games.
Yeah. There's 50. No.
Yeah.
For 13 Days of Horror, you might be able to play a horror game, and a horror game only.
Is it because I'm the only one here that doesn't get jump scared?
No, I don't get jump scared. I don't. Like, with a lot of games, I don't get jump scared, because it's so predictable.
I just don't get scared at anything really, except my father.
Awesome. Okay, well, shut up. So, we'll be doing also Layers
The
of
ad's still
Fear.
going.
Yeah, but most people are back by now.
Nope.
Yes. There's like one thing. There's like only one person actually talking. We'll be doing Layers of Fear for sure, because that's something that the one sleeping wants me to play. I'm trying to find what else was there. Security, Five Nights at Freddy's. I just see Security Breach in my brain. Just went Security Five Nights at Freddy's, Layers of Fear, Summer of 58, and probably a few other ones. Serene Asylum might be one that I'll play. It looks like it's a horror game. And probably The Room, which is, I believe, a puzzle game. It's a horror puzzle game, so I'll probably play that as well. I'll have to go through, like, what I actually have.
Once I get my computer set up, we can play backwards. Okay. I get my computer set up.
That'll be fun, actually, to play the backrooms as well.
Oh my god. Also, hello.
Hi, are you good down there? Don't poke my hip.
No.
Oh, fucking me, no. Anyways, so there's going to be a lot of games that we're going to be playing all throughout the month of October. If you have any suggestions for any specific horror games that you are wanting to play, or not play, to like see us play, throughout the month of October, please let us know.
Does Apex Legends count? Because people pop out of nowhere all the time.
No.
It's basically jump scares.
No, it doesn't count. And no, I will not play Apex. And no, you're not playing Apex. And also, it's too bunky to download.
Apex has, I might re-download it anyway for myself because it has Halloween things where it's like a special spooky.
But why would I do that when I could just play actual horror games?
This is a game.
I like horror games. I'm being poked.
No.
Anyways, yeah, ow. Don't do that. Damn. Anyways, if you have like genuine like requests for us to play throughout the month of October, do let us know.
You should play the backrooms.
Either stop it. I will hit you with something.
I didn't even poke you.
I will hit you with something.
I didn't even poke you.
Shush.
Okay.
Yeah, if you have a genuine suggestion, join the Discord, let us know there. Let us know when we're streaming, if you can't come up with an idea. Hopefully by then, specifically for Halloween, I have to run it by the Aboose?
You could learn how?
Aboose.
Abuse what? Abuse.
Aboose.
Abuse.
Aboose.
I don't know.
I
The game?
don't know what that is. But specifically, I'm going to have to talk to the one sleeping. For Halloween. Get out of here. For Halloween, I want to completely update all of this, everything here, to creepy spooky. Because I think that'd be perfect for Halloween.
Are you going to update me?
All of this.
They're going to paint me in skull makeup. I'm just going to be in the back and like...
It's going to look like a sugar skull. Or, yeah, sugar skulls? That's what they're called? What are they? They're called sugar skulls, right? The Day of the Dead thing?
Don't ask me, I'm stupid.
Yeah. I'm just going to drink my Dr. Pepper. Not sponsored Dr. Pepper.
But I mean, if you want to. Suggestions. Can't see. You can't see me, I'm trying to see you.
Just a floating head. Anywho. Also sometime during October, and I will have to look into it more because I don't know copyright issues. I'll have to look into it. At some point during October, I do want to do a reading stream where I'm literally just reading one of my favorite books. I'll have to look into the copyright issues on Twitch with that because it could get claimed or striked. I don't want that to happen.
Ooh, stickers. Stickers came with
stickers.
Which stickers?
They're the exact same. Oh no, they're not the exact same.
Your stickers.
Excuse me.
I'm so gay.
Yes, you are. Personally for me, I really love reading, and I really love reading aloud to people, and I know sometimes it's extremely relaxing for a lot of people. Especially during October, I wouldn't necessarily be reading like a spooky book or anything. I'd probably be reading one of the books from my favorite series, which is the Shadowhunter series, which should come of no surprise to anyone.
Yeah, I know. There's quite a few in there.
I have all the books.
Let's go.
No.
Heart sticker.
No.
Oh, damn, here. I did that so you can take it off. So.
Look at it. Oh, that's so awesome.
I'm gonna go cry in the other. No, I'm kidding.
Oh. It looks like you're just vibrating right from your neck. Okay.
I am.
Chat, don't mind that my hands are really, really close to the camera. I'm putting a sticker on it.
When I met you.
Anyways, copyright.
That's why I stopped mid sentence.
Herbie.
I love how no one will get that, dude.
That's a really big inside joke between all of us, so don't worry about that.
Hello, everybody. My name is Phoebe.
No.
You're blocked yourself. Why don't you move next to the corner where you used to be?
Because I don't want to.
You're just covering chat now.
No. I'm not. Harley's more important. We love Harley.
Why do you flash me with red?
It's green. The other one was red. For context, she's colorblind.
This is bullshit.
What color is this?
I'm not playing your game.
No, come play games. What color is this?
This is bullying.
What color?
Red.
No, it's not. It's purple.
See, now that's red too.
No, that's like a.
It's like an orangey red.
It's aqua. What about this one?
Okay, I know that's yellow, even though that's not what I see.
Yeah. What do you see?
I'm not telling you.
This one should be really obvious.
It's white.
Yeah.
I'm colorblind, not stupid. That's cool. Oh yeah, here.
Here. What color is this? Here, what color is this?
You know what color that
No, I
is.
don't. What color is it?
Chat, Phoenix. That's me. Chat, Liam's bullying me.
What color is it?
I'm not telling you.
What color is it?
You know what it is.
No, I don't. What color is
Harley
it?
gets so mad all of a sudden.
Good playtime. What color is it?
It's red.
No, it's not. What color is this? No, this is red. I'm gonna get hit over the head. I don't know where this is plugged into. I think it's plugged into the into the back somewhere. It's plugged into the back of this.
Or is it this one?
It's not.
Yeah,
That's
that's the
external drive. It's a external hard drive. Careful, careful. There's a camera bag here with a camera in it that is worth more than all our lives.
My life isn't worth anything to begin with.
Exactly.
Pull on the keyboard. You guys have terrible cameras.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Take this.
Hang on.
Also, this is chunky, so.
Cass is gonna wake up and be like, "Where'd my keyboard go?" It has to go.
It's a chunky keyboard. If you want, you can take that bottom part off if it's too long. That bottom plastic piece comes off. Or is it dead? You can put your phone in there, see? Here.
Oh. Yeah, but I have a...
So put it long ways. You can do that. Here, look. Yeah.
It doesn't pull out anymore, does it?
Oh, my phone's thin, so yeah.
My phone's thick because of this. You're putting in a new keyboard, chat.
For now, well, I can't use my setup.
Yeah.
And then I'm just gonna steal my keyboard back.
Yeah, which is fair. We have to get a new one at some point anyways. Got it?
Jesus Christ, this one.
Do you want a light? Turn the light on.
That's what she feels. Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. I'm good. I can feel this.
Here, just look.
That's fair. Oh, I was wrong. I was using the VGA port back. Oopsie. That's probably why I wasn't working.
Woohoo! Color. Me one.
And then this is your volume.
Yeah, that's mute, so I don't really get that towards you. Don't mind me. Woohoo! Color.
There is no color settings. It will stay like that.
Why? Why is there no color settings? What's this button? Does that just go through that?
Yeah. Oh, this is streamer mode.
Does it matter?
Yeah.
Why?
These are shortcuts.
For what?
These. It just does the Alt plus that key, and but these are the shortcuts.
I never do that ever.
See, no, because there's the.
No, but I never do that.
And then these are for streaming cuts.
I never do that. I just click it.
It's just for people like me who do actual editing.
I just click it.
No.
Because this is F1, F2, F3, F4. This doesn't have a shortcut. But
Yeah,
these
well,
are
mine-
1, 2, 3, 4,
mine
but I don't
has-
click them.
These are for Adobe, so what they use.
Yeah,
And
1,
then,
2, 3,
yeah.
4. I just don't click it. It's just not for me.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Do some typing.
Okay, let me open up a Word doc, actually. Hold on.
This has become a keyboard testing stream.
It is. I'm 100% going to switch. Actually, I'm going to switch to keyboard testing. Okay, let me open a Word doc.
No.
I don't know. I don't hate it.
Would automatically change the
I'm
ads.
saying no, because this is the thing here. Hang on a minute. Why is there 2?
You have to click OK.
Hello. I don't want to view this. I don't want this one. Doc. There we go. Gameplay. No. This one. Thanks.
Just switch it over. Monitor.
No, because if this one doesn't show, I have to physically add a new one. Capture. Document as capture a specific window, and it shows this one. Okay, it's okay. Add window capture. Capper.
There it is.
Perfect. Plug it in. Everything just changed color.
No, it was already like that.
No, it wasn't.
The black background on it?
It changes color. Look, right? See, it's black now, and it's like a red.
Remember who you're saying that to.
Stream, does it change color? Yes or no? I click off of it. It's black. And I click onto it. It's like a red tinge now. No one's answering me, so. Me too. It's gonna take me ages to get used to. What do you mean, no?
Years ago. It's like a typewriter.
I love it.
You like it?
I love the typewriter.
Sound.
Hi, it's best to comment and greet someone.
Can stream even hear it?
Chat, can you guys hear the typewriter? This typewriterness. Let me just actually, if I can even just.
It's my favorite keyboard.
Let's try that. See if
It's
that
the
works.
only keyboard I've ever had that, like, you know how I am with like keyboards and stuff. I have to be very specific.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm autistic. You guys like the keyboard? You're the type of person who wear a suit to your autism diagnosis. It's a special event. Really?
Yeah.
Only last year?
In December, yeah.
I mean, I was only diagnosed like 3 months ago, so
Mm-hmm.
I haven't even been diagnosed with autism. It's just ADHD. I don't think I have it already. So. Why'd you stop when I said that? What if I eat your desk? You're running Word docs at 30 FPS. How do you feel?
Oh, am I?
Like, you're running Word at 30 FPS.
Oh, it always runs at 30 FPS.
Oh, okay. I thought that's just how.
No, it always runs at 30 FPS. Super special.
What's chat's rating on the keyboard?
Chat, how's keyboard?
I love this keyboard.
It's so loud. I love it a lot.
It's also, yeah,
By the way, why can't you change colors?
you can also stop.
Why'd you number lock?
Hmm?
Number lock.
So I can use this.
Oh, I see.
It's for GTA, so you can, yeah. Because for GTA, flying with the keyboard, you need to use these ones.
Oh, do you? You
Yeah.
can use these.
No, no, you can't. So
Yes,
it's
you can.
no, it's this to move, and it's
Mm-hmm.
this to change the angle.
I hate that. Because you also can just probably use these too, couldn't you?
No, it has to be those ones.
No, it
That's
doesn't.
why you. That's why.
Just change the key binding.
Yeah, but that takes work.
No, it doesn't.
It
You
literally.
go into the settings,
Yeah, but
and you go keybinds.
That's already work. I had to go out of my way to do it. That's why I just use a keyboard, controller instead. It's easier. Anyway.
Yeah, it is easier with the
I
controller.
just switched to my controller.
Yeah, how have I not woken up yet?
That skinny bottle of Dr. Pepper in the fridge, is that yours or mine?
Yes.
It's yours?
Yes.
I thought I thought.
Yeah.
It's just been sitting there. You dropped the big one, so I thought.
I know, I realized. I realized after I grabbed it.
You've done that twice now.
I know. Fuck, I'm so hungry. Ugh. I haven't, like, I had, like, dinner, but it was, like, that macaroni shit. That's literally all I've had to eat since, like, first thing this morning. Fair. You guys probably can't see this very well, can you? I can't see it very well.
My friend that works at Starbucks just did.
What?
So one of their friends ordered, right?
Yeah.
This is what they wrote on the top of it.
That's
Just send help.
Alright, buy a Word document. Don't save.
Something to do if you order food from McDonald's. I'm just gonna write on your bag, send help.
Okay, fine. Don't save, just close. Don't save, just close, because that doesn't matter anymore. Okay, chat. It's been 4 hours since I started stream. I'm tired. I'm dead. The world is burning. I'm gonna go play some games.
Which is what you've been doing for 4 hours anyway.
Yeah. Night streamer, my brain is also falling out. I agree. We're gonna raid someone. We haven't done a raid in so long. We're raiding.
When did our school get a trailer? I'm just gonna put this here for entertainment.
When did our school get a trailer? Hang on a hot second, guys. What the hell is this?
It's a movie trailer for our school. Even though it's a terrible school.
Why is it in black and white?
Because they chose black and white.
That sucks.
It's Reese. His graphic design is not the best, let's be honest.
And he's literally a graphic design teacher.
Says a lot about our school, eh? It's Joe. They picked him because he's the only good football player at our school.
He literally is.
It's because his hand is the size of a football. And he came back for this.
Of course he did. You know why? You know why specifically he also came back for it? Because it makes the school look good. Even though he agrees the school is trash. They seriously went out
Yeah.
to welcome. They could have just done the Elmwood sign by the gym.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Yeah, that's our school's trailer, and it was terrible.
It is terrible. Anyways, we're gonna raid someone. We're gonna raid Liz. Because I like Liz's stuff. Suffer, Harley. Oh my god, bro. I'll kick you in the nuts.
What nuts? They're gone.
Guys, get ready for the raid. Why is my phone stupid? Raiding now. Goodbye, everyone. I will see you all another day. Adios.